Roy, the CMD at BEML, is joining us on the show. Hi, Mr. Roy. I just wanted to begin by asking you about the revenue growth because that was a bit muted. What led to that, and is there any slowdown in a specific segment? There could have been perhaps a bit of a timing mismatch or delay. Could you explain to us the reason for slow revenue growth?
Yes, the top line has been flat in this quarter, and if we take year on year also, yes, there has been almost been flat, around 1% growth. As far as the business verticals are concerned, one very encouraging factor is that in this particular quarter, the defense revenue has gone up by 55% as compared to the same quarter last year. So that is very encouraging. Rail and metro revenue has also gone up by 45%. The major reason for the flat revenue line has been because of mining, and that is mainly because of there are some supply chain challenges. Suddenly, there were some supply chain challenges because of geopolitical risks, geopolitical situation, and some natural calamities also. So these two things have led to a reduction in the sales revenue for the mining vertical. However, this is only temporary. We are gearing up to make up for the flat top line in the last quarter. And I expect that, in the past also, I have shared that generally our performance has been 10% in the first quarter, 20% in the second quarter, 30% in the third quarter, and 40% in the fourth quarter. So in the fourth quarter, I'm expecting around 45% of this year's revenue to come from. So that will give us a healthy number. I'm pretty sure about it.
Right, so good morning. This is Vinny joining in the conversation as well. And also want to understand in terms of your order book guidance. That was reduced to 14,000 crores from 17,000 crores earlier. How are you looking at the order book? Any difference in terms of the order decision, as well as how are you projecting FY25 order book as well?
Yes, there have been certain deferments in the ordering further to our last interaction. And my present order book is around 12,379 crores. If we consider the execution further and the further order inflow this year, I'm expecting around 2,200 crores of further order to be added this year. So from my last guidance of 14,000 crore, I'm looking at finishing the year with around 13,000 crore, and that is primarily because of some major tenders which we were absolutely sure of securing the order before 31st March. They have been deferred, further deferred beyond 31st March. So that is one of the major reasons. As far as next year's order book guidance is concerned, next year, you see, we have some big ticket tenders coming up, especially for the rail and metro. Around 10,000 crores of metro tenders are coming up. Then we have some export tenders going on in the metro segment. Then we have some big ticket defense orders, which we are working on. And apart from that, the mining and construction obviously will be there. So considering all that, the next year order book, what we are looking for is at least 20,000 crore if all goes well.
Okay, and so just lastly, want to know in terms of the progress of delivery of the Vande Bharat sleeper coach, what is the kind of business opportunity that you are seeing after this budget announcement on transforming regular trains into Vande Bharat trains?
You see, there are two aspects. One is, let me talk about the Vande Bharat execution first. So we are executing 10 trains. We have to deliver 10 trains to ICF. And the first train, the progress is quite encouraging. Already the car body building has started. In fact, by end of February, we expect to complete the car body building of all the 16 cars. Here, 16 cars make one train. And once the car body shell is ready, then we will start work. We have already parallelly started working on the furnishing and other items. So I'm hoping that by end of March, we'll be ready to roll out the first 16 cars, the first Vande Bharat train set, sleeper.
Okay, on that note, sir, we let you go. Thanks so much for making time and speaking with us. But on that note, we're completely out of time on this edition of the show.